And we're live. Back in the dungeon. Never know what's going to come out of my mouth today. And here in a few days, it's a couple of days, it's going to be Christmas. We're not going to talk about Christmas today. I'm not in the mood and just not feeling it. And let me get these glasses off because I get a glare on them. And I'm going to scratch my head again. I don't know why. It's just one of those things, people. It's just one of those things. I went and finished my Christmas shopping a while ago. I had one thing to get. I went into Worcester, Ohio. People are just freaking nuts. And it's just, they're in there, they're in a rush, they're in a hurry. Christmas is what? Christmas Eve is Saturday, and Christmas Day is Sunday. And we got a storm coming, and people are just going crazy. I mean, just plain ass crazy. And it's just like yesterday, I had to take one of my boys into an appointment, and we were pulling out of the driveway or the parking lot. Both of us looked both ways, no cars coming. We go to pull onto the one-way street, and it wasn't even 2 seconds after we pulled on the street, there's a car behind us blasting their horn. I mean, they're beep, hanging on it. And he's looking at me. He said, there was nobody coming, Dad. And I looked behind his little white car. Me, and I don't deal with road people. I have road rage. And I don't deal with people anyway, and I just flipped them the finger and whatever. And of course, I'm turning left and they're turning right. They pulled up beside, or they're going straight. They pulled up beside me. And he's looking at them. And he goes, "It's some girl on the phone." I'm like, "Well, naturally." I said, "We didn't see him. She flew up right behind me on the street, not paying attention to what she was doing, just decided she wanted to hit her horn." So what's he do? He just gets a big old burgery hawker and spits it on her window. I'm like, whatever. I said, she's lucky she came on that side, because if she'd have come on my side, she'd got an earful of shit. Because I am not the type of person to be doing that to. I will brake check you. If I'd have seen it, I'd have brake checked her and checked her airbags to see if they worked. I have no problem doing that. My old truck, I'm not the type of person to be honking your horn at. I have one, and I was just watching people up there in Worcester today. People got the thing for that horn. I mean, this one guy just all the guy was doing, backing out of his parking spot, and this guy comes barreling in, he honking his horn. He wasn't even getting ready to park. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, I'm in that type of mood today, so I don't know. I'm just tired of people in general. People in general just piss me off. I mean, I don't like to be that way around this time of year, but and I like to be. I don't want to be the grouchy person. I don't want to be the grumpy person. I like to be the cheerful person. But I don't know. Here lately, I've been the grumpy person. Grouchy, grumpy. Not. Don't take much to just piss me off. And I don't know. I'm just hoping. I mean, I'm waiting for all this to get over with. And, a lot of people I know said this Christmas, just don't feel like they're not into it. They're not into the spirit. I think it's because the economy. And believe me, I don't want to say this, but I'm going to say it. I'm pretty sure the government's got us all down. I mean, you go and look at the prices of everything. Oh my God. I mean, the prices on shit is just unbelievable. I mean, yesterday I had to get gas. And finally, I found gas for $2.89. I mean, that's cheap. I mean, than what it has been. I'm like, I don't know if that's because of the holidays and the dumbass president decided he wanted to give everybody cheaper gas for the holidays so they can travel. I don't know. I didn't vote for president. Or whoever if all you all guys out there voted for that idiot, that's your fault, not mine. And putting them damn Democrats in there. Yeah, that's not me. I mean, everybody's telling me it doesn't matter who you put in the office. Yeah, bullshit. Well, I didn't want to even put the governor we got back in there. He's supposed to be a Republican. Now, I call him a Democrat in sheep's clothing. Because he's supposed to be a Republican governor, and now, I mean, when Trump wanted to come to Ohio, he didn't even extend an invitation. He told Trump he didn't want him here. I'm a Trump supporter. I'll say that plain and simple. I am a Trump supporter. And Trump runs, I'll probably vote for him. But for somebody else, the Republican side is better than Trump, and then they're going to run this country like he did before, I'm with it. Because it's going to take whatever Trump did. It's not going to take, I mean, I try to get it through to people, but they don't listen. It's not going to take a politician to get this country moving. It's going to take a businessman. And I don't give a shit what you say. You can talk till you're blue in the face to me. It's politician this, politician that. Biden's been a politician his whole damn life, and he ain't done shit. And so is that Pelosi. All I can see you do, they turn around and have you bend over, and while they're sticking it to you, they're just in there for themselves. And oh my God, people, wake the fuck up. You people are. I mean, you don't want to be called liberal. You don't want to be called snowflakes. I just call you people. Because you're just like me. You put your pants on one leg at a time. Some of you do. At least I think so. Some of you, I'm starting to wonder. Sorry, I got to hang now. I ain't got no fingernail clippers. But, I'm pretty sure if I was in the military right now, I was in the military under Ronald Reagan. He was my commander-in-chief. And then I never had a problem with my commander-in-chief. But if I was in the military right now and Biden was my commander-in-chief, I'd have a problem. Because I don't think Biden could even take control of the country if we went to war. And I'm pretty sure if they had to go to war, Biden wouldn't know what to do. He'd be hiding underneath a rock somewhere. My opinion. My YouTube, my opinion. Anyway, like I said, this is a whatever YouTube because I just decided to put it on at the last minute. And, trying to figure out what else I can talk about. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be a breaker bar, but I call it a skull crusher. It's heavy. I wish I could find a piece to go on it. use it for a breaker bar, but I'd knock somebody in the head with it. We're pretty much ready here. I mean, I'm much as far as I'm going to go. I got to wrap my presents and then. It's just not a whole lot going on here. Thinking again, this Christmas, everybody's going to be on their own. Families are on their own. Polly's on her own. We're on our own. Polly's family's on their own. I ain't even going to say his name. Pam's brother's on his own. I really don't. Never mind. That's another subject, but I don't want to get into it because people see this and they'll say something. But I just missed the Christmases back when I was growing up. And that's never going to happen again because I'll get too old. And I've already told you all about those. One thing I did tell you. Remember when I told you, y'all remember, if you go back and look, and I tell you about decorating the house, and it was the wooden Merry Christmas. It wasn't a wooden Merry Christmas. Let's see if I can find that picture. It was Season's Greetings. And I'm going to show you it here right now. As soon as I find it on my phone. Hope that ain't it. Where'd I go to that one? Excuse me, for some reason, I don't know why I'm yawning. Slept good last night. Well, I went through a bunch of pictures the other night, and I found the old house that we lived in when we were kids back in Fairmount, Illinois. And I found that wooden thing that my Aunt Bessie Robertson had. There it is. And I don't know if you'll see it or not. If I can get it up here. See, it says Season's Greetings going across there. I don't know if you can or not because of the glare on there. But it says Season's Greetings across there. That was a wooden thing I told you about. That was the old house. I don't know if you can see it. It was the old house there in Fairmount. I mean, it looked different. I mean, it was different when we moved there because it had a porch that almost wrapped around the whole front of the house. We took it off and we did that. My room was at the top floor of the double window. That window right there, that was my room. And yeah. But that was, I said it was a Merry Christmas, but it was Season's Greetings. But it was always fun to do that. Then when years passed, we finally put a screen where those double windows were. We put a sliding glass door, built a porch on there, and Dad put a roof on it. It had like that green, I want to call awning roof on it. And I think that was there till they found out that house was sinking. It was sinking because there was coal mines underneath it, and the insurance company wouldn't pay for it because the house was caving in like this. You could go into the basement and you'd basically see where the house was caving in. You could see where the basement was starting to cave in too, and the insurance company wouldn't pay for it because they said we didn't buy mine insurance. Well, how in the hell are you going to find out if you had a mine underneath there? I mean, granted, you probably go through the years. I mean, Fairmont was a coal mining town years ago, and we always had water in our basement. Every time it rained, it got a heavy rain. I come and find out water was going through those mines and it was just filling up the basement. I mean, at one time we had so much water in there, you could swim in there. I remember going down there. Believe it or not, I would go down there to turn on the sub pump and not get shocked. I don't know how, because everything's underwater down there. I mean, the furnace was or the boiler was underwater because we had radiators, and the water heater was down there. It was underwater until Dad moved it up, and then he put a new furnace in, and everything was upstairs. And then we took. Oh man, I remember that. Excuse me. Yeah, but that the old house. I mean, at Christmas time, those memories are stuck in my mind. I mean, besides the other houses that we had, like on a house on Route 49 outside of Homer, and Sydney outside, or one outside of Homer in the country in Sydney. That one's in my mind. We lived in another house in Fairmount where I can't remember the name of the street, but if you go where the old A&J's is, I think Chevron's Apartments is now, turn right there, and you go straight down. We lived at the house at the end of that street. They tore it down and built new houses down there. Well, we're not new now, but we lived next door to Fout, Danny Fout and his wife Vicky Sue. We lived down in that house. The Alts lived in behind them in a trailer. I'm trying to think. Was it a trailer? Yeah, it was a trailer. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I remember Christmases in that house. And the one outside of Fairmount in the Dars house. I remember that Christmas in that house. Two-story house, had all the barns and stuff in there. And pretty sure that's the one where the tornado came through. Well, that kept that house from falling over, but that was exciting. We were all upstairs asleep, and Dad trying to get the basement or the upstairs door open. And my uncle and my sister Kim, Uncle Junior and Sister Kim, slept through it. They were still upstairs after everything was said and done. Yeah, but the Christmases in those houses I remember very well. And pretty sure it's the ones back there in the old house there in Southwest Street. Those are stuck in my mind forever. But anyway, I'm getting sentimental. I'm not being grouchy. Anyway, so I hope y'all have a good Christmas. Get what you want. Hope the old jolly fat man gives you what you want. And if he doesn't, I'm sorry. But I really didn't ask for anything this year. I mean, I don't really care if I get anything. I mean, I just been kind of listening to people, see what they want, and basically I just get Pam. Pam gets the kids. Like I said, this year is going to be a little tight. I mean, this year, I mean, she went to her and Luke went to New York, and it's going to be a little tight around here. And usually through the year, if I want something, I just go get it anyway. Or wait. If it's a big item, I just wait. So, excuse me. Anyway, I'm not very exciting today. I just wanted to get on and tell you all Merry Christmas. I'll probably be on before New Year's. I might be a little cheerful then. I mean, usually something helps me be a little cheerful. And Merry Christmas. And like I said, hope you all get what you want. I'm going to get out of here. I got stuff to do. Be safe. Take care of each other. Stay warm. That storm's supposed to be nasty. It's supposed to be bone chilling temperatures. And hey, check on your neighbors. See if they're doing okay. I mean, you never know when a furnace or something's going to go out. And for God's sake, please, people, be careful. Don't need anybody getting out there and get froze. Just take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'm out of here. Love you.